The absman.
No, my mixer isn't showing anything. Hold on.
Here, let me T-pose, entertain the audience.
I know.
Yeah, spin around.
It should work now. Do we hear it?
I don't know. Do you
we have
guys hear
audio?
it?
Well, it's gonna take a little bit.
Audio, 20 seconds from now? Audio?
Sound?
No, sound? Sorry about
Audio
that.
woot? Okay, I can stop spinning.
Audio woot? Alright. This is LADX. Count me down when you're ready, and I will order whatever.
This stream heard you go, hold on, my mixer isn't catching, hold on.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright.
Hey. It's me. I'm gonna speedrun LADX. We'll see how well it goes. Alright, just for the call, there is one point in the game where I need an audio cue, but for the rest of the game I don't care if you spam shit. I'll let you know.
Respect the serious time.
Serious time.
Alright, so if you've never seen a speedrun of LADX, we're doing a no wrong warp, no out of bounds, which is just basically the no major glitches category. We'll still do some cheaty do's, but nothing too crazy. But first things first, gotta go grab her sword. And then I need to farm 10 rupees, so hopefully the game is cooperative. Oh, we're just... I'm a minute behind. Is the timer?
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, so I'm gonna try pressing my shield when I grab a rupee, and if I time it right, I get 2 rupees instead. Oh! The tripler. Oh man, it's going so good! That's good enough. Alright, hopefully bushes are cooperative here. Yay! It's really annoying when you just don't get rupees. Alright, so if you don't know, you can steal shit in this game. The shopkeeper has 2 he's got 2 cycles he operates on, and I can just tell which one he's on based on how long it takes for him to see me. And then he kills you. Can I get a Dark Souls death noise? No? Alright.
Well, I removed it, so...
That's okay. Alright, so I'm gonna
Also,
save and
walking
quit.
around my house and had to run back to do this.
Thanks. I'm saving and quitting as I'm buying these bombs. So the game gives me the bombs, but it doesn't make my rupees go down. So I just got 30 bombs. I'm gonna steal the bow and we're out of there. Bow's really good in this game. It does like 4 damage or something. The sword does 1 damage. Alright, better grab magic powder now. Skip doing the shroom quest in Mystery Woods. We'll need the mushroom powder for 1 room in the game. Kill has beaten so many games this weekend. Holy fuck. Alright. So now we're gonna do a trick called Bomb Trigger. And the very simple explanation I can give quickly is, so this game has bomb arrows as a mechanic, and the way it works is when you place a bomb, you have 7 frames to shoot an arrow, and you shoot a bomb arrow. If you have not shot an arrow, you have an index of 0 for that slot. A lot of cutscenes in this game start at index 0 too. Or index 0 as well. So I'm going to place a bomb, and I'm going to screen transition and place another bomb. It's going to check if I shot an arrow, and then it's going to play a cutscene instead. Get a healthy amount of that in the run. I'm going to buffer all of these. You don't have to do these buffered, but...
I got soup. Welcome back with soup.
Anyways, I could have sprinkled magic powder on him, but then it plays a longer cutscene instead of him just instantly exploding. So I got the tail cake. Oh, I forgot to go to Madame Meow Meow's house. Well, whatever.
Oops.
Gotta got the Tail Cave key, so now I can just go to Tail Cave. I save and quit as I open a chest. It lets me save and quit and skip an L cutscene, but it also skips text, so you'll see me do that in front of chests a lot. I guess I didn't do an epilepsy warning, sorry. Alright, Tail Cave, we're just gonna go straight to the Feather. Grab a key. Feather is really good in this game. You can do crazy jumps with it. Lets you move faster. Get out of my way, Moldorm. I didn't skip the text box! And most importantly, it lets us do a trick called super jumping. So first I'm going to explain this trick called clipping, and you've seen me do it all over the place, but basically whenever I like walk into a corner, Link will just kind of push himself into the geometry. And that's called clipping, and for movement it's nice, because it means you always just go as close as you can around a corner. But the game considers Link in the next tile over, and a lot of the walls are shaped and behave like ledges. So when I'm considered on the next tile over, I can do a jump, and I can swing my sword, and it'll shoot me. You'll see what I mean when I grab the feather.
You flew up real high.
I will foo up high. So, Link's default speed in this game is 16. And when you walk diagonally, you normally get reduced to 8 speed. But here's super jumping. If I jump up in the air and go diagonal, I retain my 16 speed. So anytime I go diagonal, I have the feather. I'm gonna jump.
Oh,
Oh, he flew up so high.
Yeah, so bow's pretty good.
Fucking owned.
That was Moldorm.
Nice and easy, Moldorm.
the fuck?
Easy.
The fuck?
Dunkfish.
Moldorm?
Alright. Cello.
That's instrument number 1.
Woo!
And you have to get all
Speed.
8 in this category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very easy just to glitch to the end of the game, but
Mhm.
I feel like a limit what we can do with our tricky do's to make the category still fun and be a all dungeon kind of thing. What's next? So to go to Dungeon 2, you need to rescue Bow Wow, which you might have saw I walked by a couple times. And normally, after you beat Dungeon 2, you have to return Bow Wow to Madame Meow Meow's house, otherwise you can't progress the game. But we're just gonna keep him for the rest of the game after we grab him. And he has some funny interactions with stuff, hopefully I'll be able to show it off. Mostly he's helpful, but he can be a hindrance. Alright, first pass by the Heart of Shame. Alright. So you'll see me swinging my sword every time I jump, because whenever you swing your sword on the ground, I'll lose a bit of time, because I have to like stand still when you swing it on the ground. You bitch. Here's Moldorm King. Moldorm? Moblin King.
Moldorm King.
I want to see Moldorm King now.
Moldorm King? That'd be cool. Just model swap this. Oh no.
Beefed it.
A little beefy.
Oh,
Supposed to
just like
2-cycle this guy, but I beefed it. What
Just
can you
like
do?
your soup rename.
Soup. Alright, so we're gonna do a text box clip. So whenever you touch rocks and other dumb shit in this game, it comes up with this really annoying text box, but because we can cheaty do, we just use the text box to move past obstacles like that. Alright, Bow Wow.
Let's go Bow Wow. Yeah, that was
Oh,
fast,
Bow
actually.
Wow.
Here's the one room I need magic powder for. Throw that guy at the bottom of the inventory. Pshaw. Unfortunately, Bow Wow doesn't follow us in the dungeons. Whoa.
Someone should make a mod for that.
I used to remember why. It's just a sprite thing.
Yeah, I think it's a sprite thing. Whoa! Almost fell into that pit. That would have been embarrassing.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
So we're actually not going to finish Dungeon 2. We're just going to grab the power bracelet and leave. We're going to come back later with some more items, beat it a bit quicker. And the way overworld movement works out is we don't really lose any time by not finishing the dungeon while we're this far in. Because we're going to walk right by it after we beat Dungeon 8 on the way to the egg.
It's actually a really cool route change. Beat it later.
So these spooky ghost rooms, I'm supposed to use the powder to like light up the room and kill them, but we're just gonna shoot them out of the room and despawn them. Oh, that's not good. Cool damage boost. Alright, hard shame. Alright. Run's valid. Alright, so we're gonna go straight to Dungeon 3. Like I said, normally you need to get rid of Bow Wow and you do this side quest with Richard, but we're gonna do this thing called a Richard Skip, which involves us using a trick called pit buffering, which we don't really use in this run, except for here. But in Randomizer, there's a ton of stuff you can do with pit buffering that is miserable.
Yeah, it gets really intense in really silly situations.
Alright, this is the one thing I need an audio cue for. So the way pit buffering works is basically I'm going to pause on the frame, I fall into a pit, and I have I'm in a state of I can do an action. Oh, that's really bad. I think I'll just take it. Alright, we're good. So I'm in an actionable state as I'm falling, so I just screen transition before I actually fall. Sub! Who did it?
Hey, thanks for the sub. Wait. Hey, thanks,
Hey,
dude.
thanks, buddy.
Thanks, dude. Is that good?
Oh, golf
Is that a good kill?
claps!
Just like him.
Alright, so I clipped into the bush there, and the game just shoots me out to the next available walkable tile, so I just leave the garden like that. Then I clip into the statue while looking up, and it lets me place the key as if I was down there. I might die here. Didn't get any heart drops.
No, you're good.
Yeah, this is the worst screen for it.
Ooh. Alright,
Easy drop, nice.
should be good now. So I've been killing a bunch of enemies, and this is the only time we're going to utilize it. I'm going to spawn a pizza power, which spawns after killing 30-something enemies. And normally, the counter resets whenever you save quit, so it's not worth going for in this category. But since we kill so many enemies in this dungeon, it ends up being worth it to go for it. It'll give us extra damage and we move faster. And the extra movement speed will help me do a trick called the Dongo Skip. Hopefully I don't beef that one.
Do you actually not use piece of power stuff later?
Nope. You do in a no save quit, but
Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah, right. 'Cause
Bad.
it resets, right?
Yeah. Bad category.
Yeah, well...
Do
Anyways,
you ever come across pizza
Anyway.
power normally? I've not seen that ever.
so that's the
Whoa.
Dongo Skip.
First try, nice.
You do a super jump and spin attack at the same time, and you clank on the Dongo and just fly over the pit, or the block.
Yeah, you're slashing your sword while you jump, right?
Yeah.
To do the super jump, but also it recoils you because you're hitting with the dongo.
Yep. You do that recoil stuff a little bit more, which is always fun to look at. Very stylish trick. Alright, one more time if you missed it. Oh, biffed it.
Nope. No, one more time if you miss it. Nice.
Easy. Alright, another text box clip here. This is saying I don't have a key, but I don't need one. I don't think I'm clipped.
Yeah, I think that's it.
There we go.
Nice.
There's a thwomp. Oh, I can't jump. Mario, help me.
No.
It would be like the Pizza Power music, but it's going away in. You see me pause randomly like that, it's to skip text boxes. Usually you swap items when I'm doing it, but... Thanks! Alright, Dungeon 3 down. Booties, obviously, pretty useful for going fast. Gonna have them as equipped as much as I can, but there's sometimes where it'll be a situation where I just don't need to use them because it's faster to go diagonal with Feather. Alright, next we're gonna go to the desert to get the key for Dungeon 4. But we're not actually gonna do Dungeon 4 next. We're gonna go do Dungeon 6. Which might sound strange, because you need the flippers to get to Dungeon 6. But we're gonna do a thing called Jesus jumping. To jump over water. So we don't need the flippers. And we just finished Dungeon 6 like on our way up to Dungeon 4, so it works out. Alright. I'm gonna save quit up here just to... I need to say it out loud, otherwise I'll forget. So I'm gonna do a trick that I can get soft locked in. I'm gonna do walrus skip, so I'm gonna bomb trigger the walrus, but it has some finicky stuff to it that I'll explain when we get there. Normally you're supposed to go on a date with Marin and bring her here, but Marin sucks, so I'm fucked up. So we're in the middle of a cutscene right now, and we're gonna interrupt the cutscene by screen transitioning. And it's gonna put us in a weird state where we can move Link around, but we can't use any items. And we can get out of that state by either going into a building or dying. And we're gonna die to set up a death warp. And skip an owl cutscene. So I'm gonna run into a cactus over and over and die. It looks very bizarre, but...
It is goofy, yeah.
Skipping the owl cutscene saves a bunch of time.
It's like 15, 20 seconds, maybe? It's
Yeah.
long.
It's too damn long.
Way too long. We hate the owl.
I need to be super cautious about my health here, because we're gonna go to Armos Maze after this, and they can do 2 hearts of damage. The game is really confused right now. Oh, don't worry. I got the dumb commentary later. Alright, so more bow action. We're gonna kill this guy before he spawns. No, I'm not.
Uh-oh. Now you are.
That's one instance of Bow Wow being a bitch. You have to like move up first. Save and quit before you fall down the hole, leave the desert, and we don't have to worry about an owl. So there is like a consumable route in this game. I'm not super concerned about it, because I bought extra bombs at the beginning. And I can always buy more, or not buy, I can grab more arrows if I need to. Oh, that's so bad.
Oh boy, alright, well, good luck.
That's so fucking unlucky.
That's really bad.
He threw a bomb as he spawned in. That's so awful.
Silly.
Come on, Bow, eat some arrows for me. Drop some arrows.
Come on, Bow Wow.
Come on, Bow Wow.
Come on, Bow.
Yeah! Yeah! I might just take the death after this guy.
Yeah, just walk in.
Well, I'll kill him and then I'll walk outside and die.
Yeah.
If you're a gamer, you can kill this guy with boots and sword, but I'm not a gamer, so sorry, the gaming fans
No,
out there.
It's hard.
The gamer's allowed a KVFM.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the death. See, Armos fucking beat your ass. Oh, there's my Dark Souls death noise. Oh. Dude, Bow Wow is just not eating these Armos. There he goes, but I wasn't there. I shot 2 extra arrows.
Nice.
Come on,
That's
bitch. Nah, whatever.
You got some. I don't know if you.
There's
yeah,
a couple
there
that are guaranteed, but
you go. Yeah.
it's fine. I'd have to like really fuck up to run out of arrows at a bad time.
Well, and you can always. There's always a couple packs too that you can go out of your way to get. I know, but.
Yeah. Alright, it's time to Jesus jump. This one's a bit weird. You'll just see how it works. Kind of the same thing as pit buffering, where I'm in an actionable state and I just screen transition. That one just juts you out into the nearest land or walkable tile. But we'll do actual Jesus jumping on the way out. Bow Wow, thank you. Okay, Bow Wow ate the cutscene
Oh
for
my
us and dropped us a heart. Awesome.
That is awesome.
Oof, at least he showed off one cutscene skip. He just eats the explosion I shot on the ground and it skips the cutscene. I don't really get it, but I'm not gonna question it.
There's a long-winded explanation that is just way too technical for what we need.
Yeah, fuck that. Are you serious? Whatever, we'll take this really slow.
Yeah.
You don't actually
If I could
need...
jump.
You don't really need feather for this, but... It's fine. There's a fairy up here, so I can just be a big ol' weenie. Alright, anyways, we got the level 2 croissant now. How do skip cutscenes taste? Chicken noodle soup.
Ooh.
Alright, so the rest of this dungeon, we just ran straight to the level 2 croissant fairly normally, and then we're gonna do a super jump to do the rest of this dungeon backwards. Should be good. Alright. Not this upcoming super jump. The super jump here I can soft lock, so I'm gonna really make sure I don't screw it up. Otherwise that would be embarrassing.
You just save it out.
Yeah, I can just save and quit. I just have to do the tile room again, which is really slow. Alright, another text box clip here. Fuck keys, all my homies hate keys.
Nobody likes small keys.
Very
Nice.
good. Simple. Alright, here's the dongo skip number 2. Just walk away.
If you don't want to fight, just leave.
Hit the fucking bricks.
Hit the bricks.
Alright, here's a true RNG section. These horse heads have a 50% chance of landing upright, so I have a 25% chance of getting past this room. Easy.
Whoa, quick horse heads. It's too easy.
Taking this room a little extra cautiously, because if I get sucked in, I have to redo the whole dungeon, so I'll take the half-second time loss to not go as quickly. Alright, Facade here. Hitbox is spawned in. So we're just gonna hit him 3 out of 5 times before he even says anything to me. Too soon. Alright, so I'm gonna do another. I have bombs already out, so I'm just gonna show off the what happens if you do a bomb trigger with the owl. The cutscene still plays, you just skip his animation of entering and leaving. It doesn't really save that much time.
It's just a little goof.
If you're doing bufferless bomb triggers, then it saves a lot more. Blammo. Just hearing voices in my head. Alright, time to Jesus jump for real. Hopefully I get good buffers. Oh, terrible. Oh.
A little early.
I risked it and paid off. When I do this, I'll explain buffering in a second. Give me one moment. Okay.
Nice.
So in this game, you can buffer a lot of shit. So 1 frame passes when you unpause if you buffer another pause. So you can just chain 1 frame over and over again to get frame perfect tricks. So it's a really easy way to do Jesus jumping. Pretty much all the shit in this game can be buffered. All the hard tricks. Super approachable run. I'll do one more trick later with a lot of buffering, which you don't need the buffer, but it makes the trick really consistent. The blue cock skip. Alright, so I'm going to talk about the post-Dungeon 6 state.
The state.
The state of the video game. So, normally after you beat Dungeon 4, there's this annoying side quest where this ghost appears and you have to take him to his grave. It takes a really long time. But because I've beaten Dungeon 6, the game is in a post-Dungeon 6 state. So the side quest just never happens, because it thinks we've already beaten it, so... Oh, you fucking bitches. Unbelievable. Alright, so we're gonna be Dungeon 4 now. In really old routes, you used to get the warp that's right to my side where the keyhole is, but it ends up being faster to just walk back up because you can set up the safe quit to Telltale Heights. After Dungeon 2, you would run over to the warp by Dungeon 4, and...
Shut up, bitch. You sound like the
my
biggest
bad.
asshole and the moron.
My bad.
Clicked the wrong one.
Was I talking about old route? That doesn't matter. Dungeon 4.
Old route.
Alright, this dungeon's super bare bones. We're just gonna do exactly what we need to do and leave. I have taken so much damage. Thank God the damage in this game does not matter. Unless I super beef it, which is possible. So we're gonna grab a small key, and we're gonna grab the flippers, and we're gonna grab the nightmare key and beat the boss and skip like 80% of the dungeon. Well, we're like 60. There's a heart refill up here, so I'm not concerned at all. Oh, first try Jesus jump, but I didn't get the screen transition.
Oh no. That was like the perfect buffer.
Yeah. Thankfully, falling in the water doesn't... You don't lose any hearts, so... You keep beefing it, then it don't matter. So, we did just skip the mini-boss by doing a Jesus jump. Which is why we did that. Got the flippers and we out of here. Gonna do another little cheeky clanky super jump. I don't think I clipped. Gonna clank off the pea hat to just rocket ourselves up.
Clank
So
off.
cool. The recoil super jumps are extremely cool. Like,
Yeah.
it's flashy.
Alright, then we just do a funny little jump and we're at the boss. Who normally says glub glub glub, but I interrupted him, swap my items, and then murdered him. Sorry. Shouts to the skull down here. I really want to know who died to this boss.
It's me.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody came up from above and shot him with an off. That's why he's dead. Ah, gotcha.
Alright, so we're gonna go to Dungeon 5 now. We're just gonna warp to Animal Village and walk over there. We could technically go to Dungeon 5 before getting the flippers, but the Nightmare Key is hard locked by flippers, unfortunately. There is a cheeky super jump you could do to skip the Nightmare Key, but that would kind of invalidate the rule set. So. The astute viewer might see the super jump I'm talking about. We'll see, though. But going to Dungeon 5 without flippers is a lot of Jesus jumping with a clip, and it's really hard. I've tried it one time, it's just not fun. So I'm kinda glad the category doesn't suck. I'm the harp, personally. Although the Thunder Drum's pretty good, too.
Thunder drum main. You ever been to the Windfish Egg with just the drum?
No, but I bet that's awesome. I just hear the drum over and over.
Yeah, man.
Alright, so the main gimmick of this dungeon, we're gonna chase around Stallmaster, just till he drops the hook shot. Come on, Helmasaur, you bitch! We're gonna chase around Stallmaster because he has the hook shot. We can't really skip that, but we can do... We're just... On the first time we see him, we're gonna actually kill him, which doesn't actually kill him, but it makes him drop a key. And we can... have to skip getting a key later. For the route we take. You only need one key for this dungeon, but... Extra key lets us take a certain route, so we can grab a arrow pickup for our consumable route. So you only have to hit him 3 times, but if you hit him 4 times, he just dies. And the game gets all fucky-wucky for a minute. Yeah, I'm doing the serious run now, and then Free Enterprise will maybe have some good commentary, and then it's just gonna be a fucking mayhem in the Death Link. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Well, we have a, FEs after this, which is also going to be pretty structured.
Yeah.
Intense race, so,
Yeah, we got Oh, I
have some
don't want
downtime.
to spoil the team names quite yet.
Yeah, definitely not.
Got a little variety in KVFM.
So, the second and third Stallmaster fights, you only hit him 2 times. So I don't need to shoot bomb arrows. Grab some more bombs.
I'm fucking rock hard right now.
Me too, man.
Me too.
I'm
Honestly, who is-
vibing.
Who isn't?
Yeah. Who's not vibing?
Who's not vibing?
I'm watching for 30 seconds. I'm waiting to see who's not vibing.
Yeah, I'm got my eyes on
I'm just
you.
not vibing with it.
Hello. Oh
Wes and
my
I just
God.
had.
These
Just fucking waiting for that.
Anyway, so this is the room you're hard locked for flippers on. Nightmare keys after this. No Jesus jumping. Through a side scroller.
Had to do the side scroll, yeah.
Normally 4-tile
Need 'em.
jumps aren't possible, but... Wow, that's really unlucky. No. That hook shot thing has paused. Don't even open the chest. What am I doing? That hook shot thing has really weird physics, so he kind of extends out into the pit and it lets you just like walk through the pit. But
Yeah, it has,
4-tile
like,
jumps are not something you can do in this game.
It has, I think, like a 3 or 4 pixel longer than its actual.
Yeah.
sprite.
Bloopers and Goombas in the same frame. Is copyright?
Copyright? Nintendo.
Copyright.
Wasted so many arrows. Should be fine though. So I can't save quit immediately. I have to wait till the hookshot is like actually in my inventory here. You can save quit right now, but then you have to refight Stallmaster. Anyways. So there's a slightly faster way to the nightmare, but we're gonna go this way. This is about as fast, and we can pick up an arrow drop. We're not fighting Goma. If you're familiar with this dungeon, don't worry. Just gonna do a fun little clippy-doo. It just works.
It just works. Nice.
Didn't shoot me out far enough.
No,
Dumb
yeah, just
bitch.
grab it. Yeah.
Oh my god, Goombas!
Goomba. Bowser head?
Anyways, astute viewers, be aware for the super jump I could be doing, the clip through a wall here, but... If you screen transition while you're super jumping, that's a rule break. Anyways, this guy's kind of an asshole, but there's a consistent setup for him as long as I don't beef it. Didn't beef it. So the guy has 8 health, and if you get him to 3 health or lower, he starts turning into an RNG mess. But if you position yourself right, you can just react to where he spawns. Good items.
Item menu.
That's rude.
Alright. What's next? We're going to Tall Heights. The astute viewer, calling you out again. The astute viewer may be like, hey, why aren't you going to Animal Village and going to that warp? Isn't it fewer screens? And you would be correct, but the warp itself takes a good amount of time and just sends us to the warp by Maid Village, which we're going to go to. So we end up actually losing time by going to that warp instead of this warp. Despite this being a few screens longer. We also get to use boots instead of swimming, which is way faster.
It's really nice.
It's not that much time, but it's just a cute little routed thing. So we're going to Tall Heights, gonna do the coveted blue cock skip. It's a really, really old trick. If you noticed, I just walked right past that goblins because I was clipping to the wall. So Rooster Skip's a really old trick. It used to have like no good setup, so it was just all unbuffered awfulness. but there's a really consistent way to buffer it now. So it's really free. I say that, so I'm gonna beef it, but Bow Wow can also just absolutely screw me here if he feels like it. You can just get in the way of my hook shot.
I was gonna ask if Bow Wow still gets in the way even with the setup.
What about the idiots? You can just sit and enjoy the show.
Smile and wave, you know? All smiles. PMA over here at KVFM.
I'm jumping here on these like last half of the screen because it's faster than going through the water. Water's pretty slow. Alright. Save quit in case I biff it. Blue cock skip. Normally you're supposed to go do a side quest to go revive the blue rooster who can let you fly around in the overworld. We're not doing that though. I'm gonna use the hook shot to do some dumb shit.
Nice.
Free. So what I was doing there was I was doing save quit menus until the hook shot was right in front of me and there's like no chain visible basically. And then you buffer a map screen which lets 3 frames pass instead of 1, which is the exact amount to be like in an actionable state off the hook shot. You can do that unbuffered where you just it's like rhythmically tapping basically. Or you hook shot and then feather. Thank you.
Oh god.
Oh, so, I didn't. That guy did not like skipping the blue cock.
Oh no, he's dead.
That was the blue cock.
It is dead right now. It's just in its fucking
Yeah,
grave.
It's not yet resurrected.
Do not come.
Okay, sorry, jeez. Alright, hopefully I can get another cutscene skip here. Or I can make a really ugly noise happen that's just gonna be there for like 5 seconds. We'll see.
Really ugly noise, huh?
Oh yeah. Skip the ugly noise, not getting the cutscene skip though. Sorry, y'all. Cutscene skip's not even that good here because you have to screen transition for the actual entrance to spawn anyways. Okay, Eagles Tower. We're gonna do almost none of the dungeon and just kind of bomb trigger our way through it.
Sick.
Nice, soft block.
Awesome.
I have to do the world's babyest super jump here. I forgot to say that out loud. If I don't say it out loud, I will just do a normal one. And
You do a normal one.
yeah, there's Kirby. See you later, Kirby.
Kirby.
I hope you're paying attention. Alright, so we're gonna bomb trigger by dropping bombs in the pit and knock these pillars over. Normally you're supposed to like grab a boulder and like meander it through the dungeon, but we're just gonna place bombs in a pit and blow up pillars instead. Which kind of makes sense if you think about it. Alright, so we blew up the 4 pillars and now the like true final floor is available. Yeah. Yeah, this dungeon... I remember running this game before bomb triggers and super jumps, and it was miserable. You had to do hookshot jumps in those pits I just passed by. It's not fun. Hookshot jumps being the thing that I did to skip blue cock. Alright, so there's a swag jump you can do off these Goombas. I'm not gonna do that, instead I'm gonna do a cooler jump. Also, the Goomba jump is RNG, so I don't want to do that. Clink! More P-hack linking.
Sick.
Fuck that Goomba. Alright, so you're supposed to have the mirror shield for this boss, and he, like, has an attack where if you don't have the mirror shield, he blows you off. Not in the fun kind of way either, but... because we save and quit, for some reason this is only if you save and quit, he has a really weird hitbox that spawns below the screen. And you'll see me just shoot off screen a bunch and they'll die. You can also, if you did Dungeon 8 first, which was a very old route, you could just kill him with Magic Rod before he does anything. You can also kill him with Bomb Arrows. That's kind of tricky to do. You have to, like, damage boost off of him for it. Alright, so now we're gonna go to Dungeon 8. Like I did outside Dungeon 6, I'm gonna save quit as I fall down a ledge, and it'll, like, unrestrict Link's movement, so I can just move to the side instead of falling out of the pit as you're scripted to do. Gonna be doing some more bomb triggers to skip all the Song of the Soul requirement for Dungeon 8. And then the room we need the mirror for. Oh wait, no, hold on, we gotta talk about this. Here's Marin. We're in the post-Dungeon 7 state, so Marin's here. We're not gonna rescue her. We're just gonna walk by. See you, lady.
Later.
I need the sword out, otherwise that bush doesn't go away, unfortunately. So the room up here where you need the mirror shield, we just clip into the wall, and then when we get shot by the flames, they normally shoot you back, but because we're inside the wall, we don't get shot back at all, we can just walk right by. Here's some meatballs. Bow Wow does not like this screen. The screen gets all fucked up because of the sprite limit from Bow Wow. So here's the flames you're supposed to have mirror shield for, but you can just walk right by. The cheeky clip. Ow. Alright, Bow Wow. Eat him. Any day now, really. I don't know if it doesn't take that long, so you don't have to swap weapon or your items, but sometimes Bow Wow is a little bee. Anyways, this guy doesn't have hitboxes, he's spawning in, so you can just walk right through him. Alright, Turtle Rock. This is like a big labyrinthine dungeon, so if you know what you're doing, it's pretty easy to skip most of this dungeon, but we're gonna especially just blow through it with cheaty doos. What am I doing? Jump first, moron. I'm gonna do a trick called book shot, because it only works if hook shot's on B. Or we're gonna gain verticality and go over obstacles, kind of like super jumping. Oh, sucks.
Aw.
Fucking
Totaboo ass mother.
Nintendo copyright.
Copyright.
There's Blano. He's a bitch.
Hate this man.
He's pretty easy if you just jump up in the air and spin attack him, but if you don't know how to do that, you can just like beat your ass. Grab that feather to be...
Stuffs you into a locker.
Grabbing that fairy to be super safe, but I don't need him. The Nightmare in this dungeon can do 4 hearts of damage, which is like insane for this game. And I shouldn't get hit by him, but I have been hit by him before, so... Alright, so we got the magic rod, so now we can just go straight to the end, basically. We gotta grab the Nightmare key. I'm gonna do a Jesus jump off of lava, but I'm gonna swing my sword while screen transitioning, and then I can swim in lava. Grab a key here, so I can go to the Nightmare key. Stop rope, you bitch! Oh, I biffed it. Super jump over here. Supposed to go through like underground sections to get to these secluded areas, but I ain't about that. That's the Dungeon 4 mini-boss we skipped, by the way. He's just hanging out over here. I can do jumps here while moving this. I'm gonna do it in this last row. Get closer to the chest spawn. And I'm gonna not skip text boxes. Honk honk, I'm a clown. Swap the booties, I don't need them, but it just ends up being a little bit quicker because they have so many screens to do. Alright. How many arrows do I have? Oh, plenty. Can do super jumps with the rod. Also the bow, but I don't use the bow just so I can save consumables for the marathon run. This guy's HP is all sorts of fucked up. It doesn't make any sense. He's like really, even if you're hitting him, he's really only vulnerable in like certain parts of the room. It doesn't make any amount of sense. Anyways, here's the most important part of the run. Wang. Okay, so all we have to do is to finish up Dungeon 2. We have to do a cool little trick with booties since we have them now. Then we can go beat the game. So yeah, see the overworld. We're just walking right by Dungeon 2, so we don't like really lose any time by putting it off. Ow. Thank you. Want to see my wang again?
Yes.
Here's another copyright room. That room's really fun to do with Magic Rod. Alright, I have to kill enemies in a certain order here, which is why it looks weird. If you're a super gamer, you light the Stalfos on fire and then kill the Pulse Voice and the Keese with arrows, bomb arrows, before the Stalfos burns to death. Unfortunately, I am not a gamer, so just be a little baby bitch boy instead. Alright, so this room is normally really slow, but we're just gonna use boots to skip it with a DKC jump. I'm too fast. So this guy, you're supposed to you wait out his attack and then you grab his jar and throw it into the wall. And you're supposed to do that 3 times, but I'm just gonna clip into the wall and throw the jar, and it just instantly blows up. LTDP buffering doesn't actually do anything, but we can pretend it does. Alright, Wang round 2. Wang. Alright, we can go beat the game now. Skip the ocarina, skip like basically every side quest in the game. And a bomb trigger the last cutscene. Here's the egg. Ah, mash. Do another bomb trigger, like I said. Don't need no ocarina. Oop. Whatever, just do it manually. I was trying to bong to the wall so I can like collide into the top of the screen without screen transitioning, but I can also just line myself up normally. Slow down. Hey, I have any percent ready to go if the FE fellas need more time, so... You might get a double LTDP, double LADX special. It's a good song. Oh, I was gonna spam meows. Oh well. Too busy commentating, my bad. Alright, so this is like one last puzzle in the game, normally. You're in like this labyrinth thing, you don't know if you're going the right way. And it does have a bunch of different layouts, but it doesn't actually change the layout until you check the book that tells you the layout. So you just do the same default layout every time and it works. Which is like this big snake. Or do one last bomb trigger to skip the last cutscene, which unfortunately kills the music, so sorry. We're gonna hang out in silence together.
Yeah, but I want you...
Nope.
Oh, wrong button, my bad, my bad.
Well, I fucked up quick kill on the Zol, my bad. He's like, has a weird state where he's vulnerable to sword, and you can kind of just fuck him up, but I did it. But he gave me good luck anyways. He has a 50% chance of like, going back into a invulnerable state. Alright, Aghanim, first 2 hits are guaranteed, next 2 hits are 50-50s. And whether I get blue balls. I think the professional gamers have a minute for this now, but I didn't bother learning it because I figured it'd be funny if I got 10 blue balls on stream. Weird state. Or we can get no blue balls. That's okay too. No, I didn't get the Moldorm quick kill. I'm beefing the fucking Nightmares fight. Holy moly. If I do a spin attack and then just keep attacking where he spawns, he just gets locked in his spot and you can kill him real quick. But I'm not a gamer.
Oh, it's the Ganon.
It's Ganon!
It's him.
He's dead. Alright, one last RNG. Deathel, I don't know the exact rules, but he just opens up his eye randomly. If I'm a gamer, I can get him in 4 cycles, but I have to hit him 4 times perfectly every time, which is not easy. Oh, I biffed it. I wasn't expecting the second eye so early. Whoa, you gave me such good RNG, and I fucking did it. That's okay. That was crazy RNG.
That was good.
Alright, nice run.
Nice fight. Good run, good
That
run.
was a good
Missing the Moldorm kill makes me sad, but that's alright. And time, which is like a minute. Oh, that's a hella PB, by the way.
I'm fucking
Really?
Yeah, that's a huge PB.
Nice. Hold on.
Ain't no
I started it
fucking way.
early and I'm gonna end it late.
Oh yeah. Actually, I don't remember what my PB is. It's like 59 something. Okay. We get to watch the timer, see how long it takes over. Oh yeah, never mind.
It's there.
58:10. The timer says so.
58:10,
It's probably more like a 59.
Yeah, if you wanted to re-record it, you could probably get a PB off of that.
I don't care that much.
I just forgot completely about the timer offset. Yeah, but good run. Nice run, nice run. GG.
Thanks.
Oh,
That was awesome.
The credits in this game suck, so we can skip them if the FE boys are ready.
Well,
No, okay.
I'm not ready, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of a setup. But yeah, nice run. All right, up next we have a FF4 free enterprise, which is the randomizer race. It's a team race with Ivan and Rename versus Ramses and Countdown. Just got to do a bit of some setup. We're a little bit ahead of schedule. So I will boot it over the intermission screen here for a little bit, play some music, and we'll get set up.
Alright.
BRB, I don't know. BRB, a little bit.
I'm giving a thumbs up emoji right now. You guys can't see it though.